At this time, let's meet the starters for the visiting Chargers from Huntsville, Alabama. In goal, number 1, a senior from Nolensville, Tennessee, Miles Fullen. Number 2, a sophomore from Madison, Alabama, Davey Bucio. Number 4, a junior from Canberra, Australia, Daniel Hurl. Number 5, a junior from Coleman, Alabama, Garrett Manley. Number 8, a junior from Opelika, Alabama, Khalil Bell. Number 11, a senior from Derby, England, Guy Clinett. Number 12, a senior from St. Louis, Missouri, Tucker Watts. Number 15, a sophomore from Nashville, Tennessee, Ethan Wilson. Number 18, a freshman from Santiago, Chile, Vicente Arretio. Number 21, a sophomore from Spain, Rafa Moreno. And 23, a sophomore from Estonia, Martin Nalap. Alabama Huntsville is coached by John Carrier and assisted by Josh Hearn. And now the starting lineup for your Francis Marion University Patriots. In goal, 00, a freshman from Gothenburg, Sweden, Christopher Reganis. Number 4, a junior from Germany, Julian Kirsting. Number 7, a sophomore from Spain, Adrian Marino. Number 8, a senior from Vendôme, France, Gaspar Ignan. Number 9, a freshman from Perth, Australia, Sam Pollard. Number 10, a sophomore from Oslo, Norway, Dennis Dublin. Number 11, a senior from Bertilla, Sweden, Oliver Drakenhammer. Number 16, a freshman from London, England, Sydney Warden. Number 17, a freshman from Brussels, Belgium, Michael Bach. Number 18, a freshman from Ipswich, Sussex in England, Oliver Peters. And 18, a freshman from Horsfield, Denmark, Magnus Poland. Your Patriots are coached by John Campbell and assisted by Travis Brent and Andrew Kephart. The athletic trainer is Trey Haller.
First home match of the season for your Francis Marion University Patriots men's soccer team is the University of Alabama Huntsville Chargers, who are in town for the occasion. Both teams with losses in their opening matches of the season.
FMUPatriots.
Ball out of play for a UAH. As I mentioned, mentioned, both teams losing away from home against ranked opponents in their opening match, so they are eager to even the records with a victory today as Patriots take over in possession. Julian Kirsting looking for a long ball towards Oliver Drakenhammer. They'll go out to the wing instead. The Chargers will take it away as that Gaspar Mien was trying to win it for FMU, but it's going to be out of him for a deep defensive half throw-in where the Chargers try to get it to Clement forward, and FMU will take over. There's the first touch for freshman Michael Ball from Belgium. Very young freshman, Francis Marion team, I should say, this season. The 15 players who saw the field in their opening match, 9 were freshmen for Coach John Campbell. In his 7th season at the helm of Francis Marion, his assistants this year, Travis Brent and former player Andrew Kepler. Pressure there from the Patriots, but Miles Fulham, the keeper, clears it away for Alabama Huntsville. And on the far side, it's out of play, and the Patriots are flagged for offside. Quick restart for Huntsville. So they bring it out to the near side. Manley will take it back to one of his defense partners. Looking for Khalil Bali, who took the leading score for the Chargers last year. He scored 4 goals and had another 2 goals in the loss for Drakenhammer trying to connect with his partner freshman Sidney Warren, who scored the lone Francis Marion goal in the loss a couple nights ago. And FMU has won a free kick. And it's going to be Oliver Peters, freshman from Ipswich, England. Had a couple of shots, both which missed the target against West Alabama the other night. Started and played 77 minutes in that match. 3-man wall for the Chargers. Goes into the air towards Magnus Orland, but it's headed away. Pollard trying to get to it for FMU, and the Chargers will try and break out. Kirsting draws a foul. He's trying to put it down the forward for UAH, who's from Derby, England. One of the top returning scorers for UAH, but he is whistled for the foul by today's official Michael Catlett. The assistants are Justin Gilkey and Austin Smith. Very hot one here in Florence today. See how much that is a factor as the game goes on. Peters goes out to the wing. What that might have been a handball no. Khalil Bali for the Chargers clear, but Francis Marion will have a throw on the near side. 4.5 minutes in, no score between Francis Marion and the University of Alabama Huntsville. To the Chargers, apparently was deflected off of an FMU foot on the way out. So it'll be Kevin Manley to take this round for UAH. Trying to get it to Rafa Moreno. Julian Kirsting halfback for Patriots and sends it forward towards Sidney Warden, but it's headed away from him. Sam Potter picks it up for FMU, and they'll harmlessly roll one towards Miles Fulham, the keeper. For the Chargers, a senior from Tennessee, was an alternate team in the Gulf South Conference last year. The Chargers going all the way to the final last season. They were 9-6-3 overall, 7-2-2 in the Gulf South Conference, losing to West Alabama, the team that Francis Marion played the other night in the final. West Alabama would go on to the NCAA round of 16 in the Division II National Tournament. 5 minutes into the match, just about. Still looking for our first shot on target from either side. Kirsting will head it away for FMU to Potter. And Peterson will get the ball down. He's got Manley with him, trying to find where his pass is going to go out to. Too far, it's collected by Miles Fulham. Patriots going with a 3-5-2. They'll let it be fluid throughout the match depending on who is in and how things are going. This one's out to right wing. Sidney Warden looking to cross it in towards Drakenhammer. And it is headed away, and Drakenhammer the senior will be whistled for a foul. A couple of goals and a couple of assists last year for Drakenhammer as a junior. And Jonas Devlin tied with 6 points apiece among the leading scorers returning for FMU. They have to replace former PBC Player of the Year Rodney Sandman with 10 goals and 4 assists a year ago and 33 goals in 50 career matches for the Red, White, and Blue. 6th minute of the match, Fuller shot it towards the halfway line. Yan goes up for the header with mainly won by the Chargers, but now the Patriots take over. Drakenhammer has it knocked away. According to micro-counter perfection, the Patriots will pick up another attacking free kick. Maybe 15 yards outside of the UAH penalty area. It is Gaspar Mien. He's over it right now, but a few other Patriots are walking towards it. Julian Kirsting will pick it up and put it back down. Michael Ball has come forward. 4-man wall plus Goldball just off to the side. Kirsting will have a go. End up dragging it wide. He tried to go under the wall, expecting it to jump. He did get it under, but he could not steer it over the target. And it will be a goal kick for the Chargers. So nothing comes out of that. Brett from FMU had a little bit of the
Miles Fulton take the goal kick for the Chargers.
7 minutes and change of play, no score. Another foul against the visitors. Looks like Khalil Ball getting a little bit of a talking to from Michael Catlett, and he is told no more. The Chargers had 3 players worked in the opening match, including Bell. Patriots had 3 yellow cards as well. His side is Gaspar Mien. Cuts inside, looking towards Drakenhammer. It's going to be a little bit out of his range. And Miles Fuller, the keeper, will come out and collect it for the Chargers. Looking for Rafa Moreno, but getting to the first was Magnus Moreno. Comes in, charging towards the box. He goes to the official. It's a wooden, so Chargers will take over, but it's taken back. Jonas Devlin, he goes down. It's going to be a free kick. Committing the foul for and so, while the free kick was awarded moments earlier, it is Jonas Devlin. The sophomore from Norway, who does have the decision go his way. 36 minutes and change to go here in the opening half. No score between FMU and UAH. Game number 2 for both of these teams. Here comes the free kick towards the box. It's Magnus Moreno with a chance for FMU. Redirected a long frame, and Thorne is forced into his first save of the match. FMU will have a throw-in on the far side. No, they're going to change it, actually. They're going to change it to an Alabama-Huntsville throw-in. The assistant referee talking with the Chargers player on the far side there, telling him to come back as he had snuck up the field a little bit too much for the officials' liking. Just about 10 minutes on the clock. FMU with 2 shots, 1 on target. Courtesy of that last free kick. Pollard trying to turn with it, but now the Chargers will to pick out Khalil Bell. Worked on by Kirsting. He'll get it up toward Moreno, but Magnus take care of that for FMU, and now they'll look to bring up the far side. Jonas Devlin coming toward the center of the field. Looks to switch the play. It's a little bit behind. Intended receiver Adrian Moreno, but he comes back for it. Tried to give and go with Jonas Devlin, but it's given away by the Patriots. Patriots, and now the Chargers want to head the other way. Fournette, preseason all-conference selection this year in the Gulf South Conference. Guy Fournette, the senior forward. England for John Carrier, who was a former assistant with Alabama Huntsville for 3 seasons before spending 1 season as an assistant at Bryan College in Dayton, Tennessee. Now back this season, it's his 2nd game in charge. The Chargers. FMU takes over possession. The score. FMU keeper Christopher Granganes will get his first touch. Magnus Portland. We're going to break out through Devlin. On near side, Marino will have it taken away. And we have a whistle and a foul that once again goes against. So far, FMU has drawn plenty of fouls, much to the chagrin that time of junior defender for UAH. Standing a little bit closer to Julian Kirsten legs to this free kick. Kirsten will send it forward. Drakenham. Tackled away from him. Drakenham couldn't stay on his feet. The stumble gets cleared away by Daniel Mann.
Good job, Juicy.
All the way back to Fulham, who boot it forward. Finds Connett. Connett on the turn. Charging into the FMU half. He's trying to pass it for Milano on the left-hand side, but a pass was cut off by Magnus Moreland at FMU to go the other way towards Drakenham. 6'6" senior. But it's back into the possession of UAH. 12 minutes and change gone by here in the opening half. No score, Francis Marion and Alabama Huntsville here at Hartsdale Field. First match on this field for either of the men or the women here in 2018. Both teams starting off their seasons around, women falling to Berry Friday afternoon. Both teams will play here on Wednesday. Men at 5 against Cocoa, the men at 7:30 against Southern Wesleyan. Kirsting intercepts that pass for FMU. It's going to go out for a throw in on the near side. Moreno knocks it off of Khalil Bell. FMU in their loss to West Alabama outshot the Tigers 16-10, including an 8-3 advantage in shots on target. Fell 2-1. Goals scored by freshman forward Sidney Wharton from the penalty spot, and he is in pursuit here of that one. That is pursuit of that as the assistant on the far side flags him for offside. Again, both shots in the early going for the Patriots. One from Julian Kirsting from a free kick that went wide, and one from the head of Oliver Drakenhammer, which was saved by a diving Miles Fulham. That's really the only good scoring chance that either team has been able to muster here in the opening nearly 14 minutes. Michael Baugh worked there defensively to bring the ball back for the Patriots. FMU will have a throw just in front of the bench on the far side. Jonas Devlin looking for Sidney Wharton, but he overshot it. Once again, that intended pass is collected by the Alabama Huntsville keeper Fulham, who will send it forward. Loses out, but it ends up at the feet of Devlin, but he turns it over. The Chargers will take it on the far side. Tucker Watts, who did not play for UAH in their opening match, but is starting today on the left-hand side for John Carrier. Out of play. 30 minutes to go here in the opening half between Francis Marion University and Alabama Huntsville. Thanks for joining us here on the Patriot Sports Network for the first home match of the season here on Hartsdale Field. And switch towards Adrian Moreno. Watched by Khalil Bell. Instead of trying to go around him, he goes back back to Julian Kirsten. German bringing it forward, back out wide to the Spaniard Marina. Wants to play in a cross, and it's headed away. Now the Chargers looking to break out, but the pass is going to be intercepted by Peters, and now Khalil Ball picks up another foul from talking to a few minutes ago from and now a foul is going to be called on Oliver Peters. You can hear the yelp from the UAH player, and for the second consecutive match to begin his collegiate career, Oliver Peters is shown a yellow card. I believe that is Rafa Moreno, sophomore forward from Spain. Yes, it is. For UAH, who was the recipient of that challenge from Peters, and it'll give the Chargers an attacking half free kick, something that they haven't had very much in the opening 15 minutes
Red card issued to
of
Francis
this
Mann
match.
to Oliver Peters.
But still 0-0, as we've played just over a third of the opening half. On a warm day, plenty of sunshine. There are some clouds, and I'm sure the players will hope that the clouds will block the sun at some point to try to maybe cool things off, even if just fractionally. All the way back to Fohn again, who's been heavily involved, although he's only been forced into one save. Warden trying to put on the pressure for the Patriots, so Fohn will just send it down the field. Marino had it for FMU, now he gets it back. Looking for someone inside to give it to. He finds the Australian Sam Pollard. Peters. Bob. Mien looking for Warden. Doesn't get it, but Pollard steals it for FMU. Trying to get it out of his feet, cannot, but has been fouled. Martin Nylop, the Estonian for UAH, committing the infraction according to Michael Catlett, and once again FMU will have a free kick in a pretty good position for either a direct shot on target or maybe aim towards some of the taller players. Of course, you got Drakenhammer in there at 6'6", Magnus Hoyland, 6'3" freshman defender, has come up for this one as well. Michael Baugh, another freshman, he stands 6 foot even. He's another one of the navy-clad Patriots inside of the box. See if it's he who is the target. Wall gets that effort from Jonas Devlin. Kirsting trying to head it towards the area. UAH gets it clear. And now they will clear it away back to the FMU defense, covering his midfielder Gaspar Mien. And now both teams will have a chance to reset their formations a little bit. No score with 27 and change to go here in the first half. Sidney Warden, the target of that pass from Pollard, didn't get to him, but Pollard got it back. Now he does get it to Warden. Tried to send it towards Drakenhammer, but the pass was deflected. And it ends up in the waiting arms of keeper Miles Fohn. Fohn making 4 saves and allowing 3 goals against Lander in that opening 3-2 loss for the Chargers. 90th minute goal for Lander, the difference. Advantage played there as Khalil Ball charges forward from the right side for UAH. Tries to play across toward the back post, and it'll be knocked clear by Gaspar Mien for FMU, and the Chargers will have a throw on that far side as we approach 20 minutes gone here in the opening half. Moreno surrounded by Patriots, so he goes backwards toward his defenders, and once again UAH will have to retreat. Manley. And now back, Warden trying to put the pressure on for FMU. So far, the Patriots, whenever the Chargers have come forward, they have done a good job of forcing them backwards toward the halfway line, and even on some occasions into their own end of the field. One headed up the right wing side. Manley giving chase for UAH. He's going to get it. He sends it towards goal. but it is swallowed up by Christopher Gringanes before the forward Moreno could get there. Kirsting finds Peters. Marino. Pollard looking forward for Drakenhammer, but it's cut off. Drakenhammer almost able to win it back, but UAH maintains possession. And that pass errant, so Gringanes will come out and collect it. Peters, who was described as the quarterback of FMU's attack, with a long ball forward toward Sidney Wharton, but he's going to be beaten to it by the defender Daniel Hurl. And that's out of play. FMU will have it near the corner flag. It's not a corner. It is a throw. But it is only a few yards away from that corner flag. Neither team has taken a corner so far. 0-0 after 20 minutes here in the match. Whistle goes, and FMU between Pollard and Marino trying a little give and go there along the far sideline. They were flagged for offside, and so the free kick goes the other way, and once again FMU will have to retreat. Fullen with the ball forward towards Bell, flicks it on to Moreno. Magnus Hoyland does a good job there to send it out of play and give his FMU teammates time to recover. Manley to take the throw in. He's looking for Khalil Bell. Bell tried to cut inside, was denied. A couple of Patriots over there. Bell does get a crossing, but Hoyland will clear it away. As far as Pollard, who will get it the rest of the way out towards the halfway line. Peters flicks it towards Warden. Good control there to settle it down, and Jonas Dublin will play it to Gaspar Mian on the far side as FMU looks to break out. And this pass intended for Warden is going to be a little bit too far, as Ethan Wilson will collect it and go back to his keeper. 23 minutes to go in the opening half, so just about at the halfway point of this first half. No score, no shots for Huntsville. 2 for FMU, 1 on target. Drakenhammer forcing a diving save from Fullen on a header from a free kick. Drakenhammer has it for the Patriots. Looking for a little bit more support, and now he will kick it out of play as one of the Patriots looks to be a little bit shaken up, and we'll have our first substitutions. And a water break as well. So the clock stops with 22 minutes and 32 seconds to go here in the opening half, almost exactly halfway through the first stanza. So far, FMU has had the better of the handful of chances there have been. As I mentioned, 2 shots, forcing the 1 save. 8 fouls committed by Alabama Huntsville so far, 4 for FMU.
Francis Marion substitution into the match, number 14, Isaiah Lamont.
Isaiah Lamont will be coming on for his first collegiate action. Lamont did not play for the Patriots in that opening match loss to West Alabama last Thursday. Lamont, a freshman from Trinidad and Tobago. And he is a potential big target for FMU on some of those attacking free kicks if they have some more like they did in the first part of this first half, as he is 6'4". See who he replaces for the Patriots as they remain huddled on the far side. Both teams talking a little strategy while they rehydrate. On such a hot and humid day here in Florence, South Carolina. The safety of the student athletes, of course, of the greatest concern. Don't
believe that UAH has made a sub out of this stoppage. They did not make many substitutions in their opening match. Played a total of 13 players, while FMU played 15. As I mentioned earlier, 9 of those 15 were freshmen. A young team for the Patriots. They have 14 freshmen on this roster, 4 sophomores, 3 juniors, and 4 seniors. So now we get back under play and hit the halfway mark of the first half. Lamont has gone into the midfield for FMU. It appears to have been in place of Jonas Dublin. There's Adrian Marino. Gets it back from Peters. Tried to find Warden, but the pass was deflected, and now there's the first touch for Lamont. Back to Magnus Hoyland, center back. Switches the play to Gaspar Mian. Mian finds Pollard. Lamont's pass knocked away, and UAH will get it to Moreno. The forward turns it over. Peters backtracking for the Patriots. Moreno almost found Drakenhammer in between the center backs of UAH there, but it was cut out. Now the Chargers look to move forward. Clinette in chase with Ba. Clinette's going to get there first for UAH. Ba knocks down the attempted cross. Clinette will try again. Instead, his pass is cleared away, and Oliver Drakenhammer backtracking wins it for FMU. Warden goes out wide to Marino. Looked like Drakenhammer wanted it his way quicker, but FMU will go for a little bit slower build-up. Advantage given to the Patriots, and now the whistle does go. Initially, the official there trying to give FMU advantage, but when there was no clear advantage, pulls it back for the free kick. And FMU will get going once again. Lord swings it out, far side for Mian. Looking towards Warden, brings it down. Can he get a shot away? Looked like it might have been partially deflected on its way to Fullen, who collects it. Defender there for the Chargers appeared to at least affect that shot, if not deflect it. Fullen will once again boot it into the FMU half. Looked like Moreno may have pushed off on Magnus Hoyland, and he is whistled for that infraction. Moreno standing 5'7", looking to win a header against the 6'3" Hoyland. He's not going to win that very often. So felt he needed to push off, but the official spotted it. We've gone under 20 minutes to go in this opening half. FMU now with 3 shots. 2 of them on target, but a couple of saves from Miles Fullen has kept us scoreless. UAH still looking for their first shot of the match. They were outshot heavily by Lander in the first match. So far it's been FMU today. Drakenhammer the target there, but it's cleared away by Daniel Hurl, and the Patriots will have it throw in. Looks like both teams are preparing a substitution. If you are subbed out in the first half, of course, in NCAA soccer, you are done until at least halftime. You can re-enter once in the second half. Ball into the box is headed clear, but Gaspar Mian will be the first to it for FMU. Peters tries to get one on frame, and he does, but there ended up not being a whole lot of power behind that shot, and it was a pretty easy collection for Miles Fullen, but it does go down as FMU's 4th shot of the first half. Turnover from UAH. Drakenhammer with a good flick, but it's going to be a little bit too far for Sidney Warden. Idea there from Drakenhammer, but the young freshman Warden not quite on the same page in that instance. So UAH trying to work out of the back as they have done throughout this match. FMU has not allowed them to do much in their half of the field. Drakenhammer cuts in there to take it over. Lamont looking right wing. Warden trying to find Lamont just on the edge of the area. He'll play it wide. Adrian Marino coming towards it. He'll look to get in a left-footed cross. Into the box. Drakenhammer saved by Fullen. Second good header from Drakenhammer that has been within 10 yards or so away from goal, but both times the keeper Fullen has been equal to it. Drakenhammer will get it once again for FMU. And offside is called as Drakenhammer had come back from an offside position to receive that pass. So UAH will get it restarted as we reach 17.5 to go here in the first half. All 5 shots from FMU, 4 of them having been on target. Play is switched to Ethan Wilson. The left-hand side he goes, had some room to operate. Khalil Bell, the intended target there, pass knocked away. Again, they're trying to find Bell, but Kirsting knocked it free. Pollard does a nice job to get around a defender there. He thought he was fouled, trying to get it to Sidney Warden. Apparently not. And so the Chargers regain possession. Marino and Hoyland going after it. Hoyland who gets to it first for FMU, and he knocks it behind, and we'll have our first corner of the match. Goes in the way of UAH, and before this corner kick, we're going to have a substitution. Davey Busio coming off, and Connor Young on for Alabama Huntsville. That is the swap of midfielders for head coach John Carrier and the Chargers prior to this corner kick. They take it short. Peters defending for FMU. The cross comes in, but it's headed away. Khalil Bell tried to chest it down. Kirsting battling with him, but Bell still got it. And it's put into the net by Rafa Moreno. Bell was able to get it around the FMU defense, find Rafa Moreno, who taps in from close range, in the first shot on goal, first shot of any kind for the UAH Chargers, ends up getting into the net, and UAH, with 15:49 to go in the first half, takes a 1-0 lead. So Rafa Moreno, for the second consecutive match, puts one into the net for Alabama Huntsville. He scored a penalty kick. The loss at Lander on Friday. Transfer from Davis and Elkins College, which is another Division II school. That one's in West Virginia. So he puts the visitors in front 1-0 with a little bit more than 15 minutes to go here in the opening half. Sam Pollard, the intended receiver of that. Julian Kirsting, long ball forward, but he is flagged for offside. So the first corner of the match, taken short, eventually leads to the first goal. The first attempt for UAH. Yannick Grotter, a freshman forward from Germany, just in for Oliver Drakenhammer. After that goal, wins a free kick for FMU. And we're going to get a UAH player going into the book, and I believe that's Ethan Wilson, who's going to see the yellow card here. So it is the second player to receive a yellow card here in this first half, which has 15 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in it. It's the Chargers 1 and the Patriots 0. Oliver Peters standing over the free kick for FMU. 3-man wall. Everyone else for UAH back in the penalty area. Peters going for Magnus Hoyland. He's going to be beaten to it by a UAH defender. Comes back towards Kirsting. Warden tried to get a swing at him, but it was knocked away before he could get to him. Sent back in by Marino. And that one's going to go out of play. And the Chargers will have a goal kick as we tick under 15 minutes remaining here in the first half. And I stand corrected, it was Rafa Moreno who was booked for Huntsville, not Ethan Wilson.
Alabama Huntsville goals scored by Rafa Moreno, assisted by Khalil Bell in the 30th minute. Moreno from Bell in the 30th minute.
Ranganez comes out for FMU to clear it forward. Grotter giving chase, and just being to it by Wilson, who will head it back to Miles Fullen. So Rafa Moreno in the 30th minute. The lone tally so far of this first half to give the Chargers the first and so far lone goal of the match. Sam Pollard collects it for FMU, brings it to the near side. The left wing comes Adrian Marino, looking for someone to send it to. Sendy's going to go backwards to Kirsting, who has a better angle for a ball forward. But UAH will collect. Clinette, watched by Lamont. Senior against freshman there, and the senior wins out as Clinette has won a throw-in for the Chargers. Chargers and to even their record at 1-1 after an opening night loss against a fellow Peach Bell Conference foe. Lost at Lander 3-2. Both of these teams falling to teams ranked in the top 15 to start their seasons. Lander ranked 12th, while West Alabama, the foe that Francis Marion lost to 2-1 on Thursday, ranked 10th in the preseason Division II poll. Christopher Granganez with a rare touch here in the first half. Whistle goes. Someone maybe needing some attention. Looks like maybe an equipment issue for a UAH player. A couple of players will come toward the bench to get some water with 13 minutes and 2 seconds to go here in the opening half. 1-0 in favor of Alabama Huntsville. 9-6-3 a year ago, 7-2-2 in the Gulf South Conference. Lost to West Alabama in the tournament final on penalty kicks. It was their first appearance in their conference tournament final since 2009 for last season's UAH squad. Patriots last year, 6-9, 1-6 in the Peach Belt. 23-16-4 all-time in home openers. And 2 wins and a draw in their last 3 seasons in their first match here on Hartzler Field. So if that streak is to continue, they will have to at least score a goal to even things up. Back underway and under 13 minutes to play here in the first half. Khalil Bell looking to turn it over for UAH, but Kirsting got in the way. Good work by Kirsting there, wins the throw, takes it quickly forward to Sidney Warden, tried to flick it on. Sam Pollard running onto it, and his first touch is going to be a little bit too much. It's going to go out of play. And we're going to see a yellow card again for a UAH player. So Pollard, good hustle there, even though his first touch was a little bit too heavy and was going to go out for a goal kick. Instead, the Patriots are going to win another attacking free kick. And there are several players surrounding referee Michael Catlett right now.
Yellow card issued to University of Alabama Huntsville's Ethan Wilson.
And this time it is Ethan Wilson who is booked. Looks like Gaspar Mien standing over this free kick for FMU. Just outside of the Alabama Huntsville box. Several defenders up forward for FMU. Takes it toward the top of the box, and the shot is steered wide by Adrian Marino. You could see what he was trying to do. He was trying to, with his left foot, knock it into that top far corner. A lot of bend on it, and in the end it was too much bend, and it is harmlessly behind for a Miles Fullen goal kick. He'll give it right back to FMU. So finds the head of Oliver Peters, finds Lamont. Warden tried to flick it on, and a little bit of miscommunication there for a moment for Huntsville. As the defender, Daniel Hurl, was waiting for Fullen to come out. He was late coming out, but he did eventually snag it before a Patriot could get to it. Lyndon Moreno once again doing battle, and once again it is the taller Hoyland who wins the header. Net. Go near side towards Bell. Kirsting gets in the way of that, but once again, UAH will take over. Manley will go all the way back to Fulton. Given away to Peters. Yannick Grotter. Grotter still with it, looking for help. Finds Sam Pollard. Now Marino. Lays it in. Grotter tries the bicycle. But it ends up getting knocked away. Another giveaway by the Chargers. Brian Lamont helping out for FMU to get the ball back. Grotter offside. Couldn't get it out of his feet anyway, so it might have been chance gone had he not been offside. He was flagged anyway. Quick restart. Hoyland will head it backwards toward the FMU keeper, Reganis. Goes around the net there and gets it forward to Michael Baugh. Trying to find Yannick Grotter. Instead, he will find Daniel Hurl. Trying to get it to Bell. Kirsting sliding in. Finds Grotter, and now offside again. It's all of a sudden becoming a little bit of an issue for the Patriots. They've been caught offside several times in the first half. Only flagged twice for it in their opening match against West Alabama, but they have been flagged several times here in the first half for going offside. That is the 6th time already here in half number 1 that they have been offside. Bowen kicks it forward, and once again Hoyland will head it backwards to Reganis. Here's Isaiah Lamont. 1-0 in favor of Alabama Huntsville with a little bit more than 9.5 to go until halftime. Here's Sam Pollard running onto it. Pollard will take a shot. Bowen bobbles it, but jumps on top of it. Just able to do enough to keep it. Yannick Grotter, the freshman, lurking, looking for his first FMU goal. UAH comes forward through their senior forward, Guy Clinette, who has been fouled in the judgment of Michael Catwood. It is Isaiah Lamont who has been charged with the foul. A couple of extra words there from the referee to Lamont, but no card. Had 3 players booked here in the first half. Peters, the lone one for FMU. Wilson and Moreno for UAH. Moreno also the goal scorer. Comes the free kick, and it is comfortably over. That's just the 2nd shot here in the first half for UAH. The first one found the net. Here's a substitution as Martin Coughlin comes on for the Patriots. He replaces Moreno, and he will take his place on the left side of the Francis Marion midfield. Off from the freshman from Ireland. Reganis will take the goal kick. Ends up finding a UAH head. Bell tries to flick it on towards Moreno, but Hoyland does a good job defending. Here's the first touch for Martin Coughlin. But he turns it over. Back to UAH. A little more than 8 minutes left in the first half. Chargers 1, Patriots 0. A 30th minute goal so far. The lone tally for either side. Khalil Bell had the assist on that goal. Trying to charge down the right wing again. Good work there defensively between Coughlin and Kirsting to get it away, and then Peters apparently fouls Bell, trying to get to it before it went out of play to try to clear it further forward. There's a quick chip on the free kick, and it's going to end up in the back of the net. Reganis came out, couldn't get there, and it's flicked home for the 2nd goal of this first half for UAH. just out of the reach of the Francis Marion keeper. The Chargers went quick with the free kick, and it catches FMU out 2-0 in favor of UAH with 7:38 to go here in the first half. And we'll have a sub here for FMU as Sydney Warden is replaced by Rory Monks, freshman from Ireland. Khalil Bell also leaves the field for UAH. Nick Hall will replace him. So now 2-0 as we restart. Patriots find themselves in a 2-goal hole despite outshooting UAH 7-3 with 2 of the 3 shots from Alabama Huntsville have gone into the net. Here comes Grotter working on Manley, looking to get a left-footed cross in, which he does. And will it stay in play for Gaspar Mien? It does. Tried to find Isaiah Lamont, but the pass did not have enough on it. And now counterattack triggered by UAH. Moreno battling with Hoyland. That's been a battle all afternoon long. And this time, Moreno didn't win the ball, but he did win the foul. Freshman Magnus Hoyland from Denmark. 6:35 and counting remaining here in the first half. UAH player down looking for a foul. The attempted clearance will be deflected off of a Chargers attacking player, and UAH will allow FMU now to take a goal kick. Here come the Chargers off the left-hand side, but FMU will take it away. Gaspar Mien almost had his pass intercepted, but gets it to Isaiah Lamont. Lamont, his pass cut out there by Hurl, who will go back to Manley, the keeper. FMU almost getting a quick counterattack through the forward tandem of Grotter and Monks, but not this time. UAH whistled for a foul pretty much right on the center line there. So FMU will have a free kick. 5:20 left first half. Bob gets it restarted. Looks to switch field of play toward Monks. Went off both of he and the UAH player. Neither one of them knew where it went. Eventually, the Chargers do come up with a loose ball. Trying to play it forward. More Moreno. FMU keeper Gregonis comes out. He finds Kirsten. 5 minutes of the half. 2-0 in favor Alabama Huntsville. Grotter drops deep for it. Mien on the right wing. Backwards to Ba. Pollard lost his footing a little bit there, and that cost him possession. Moreno, watched by Hoyland, trying to go past him. Sends a ball in toward the box, knocked clear, but only as far as the Chargers midfield. Coughlin doing the defending for FMU. There's a shot straight into the waiting arms of Gregonis from Vincent Heretia. First save for Gregonis here in the first half. Another free kick will go the way of the Patriots. 30th minute goal by Moreno, 38th minute goal by Connor Young. That has Alabama Huntsville in head of FMU 2-0 with 3:45 left in this opening half. Coughlin down the line for Rory Monks. Monks finds Coughlin again, takes the shot, deflected. It'll be a corner kick. That deflection almost ended up benefiting the Patriots as Fullen was diving the wrong way, but one of his defenders got in the way of that shot. As Mo Abdallah will check in for Gaspar Mien for FMU with 3:20 to go in the first half. Abdallah, another freshman for the Patriots. Charleston, South Carolina saw 21 minutes worth of action against West Alabama. He is the furthest man back for FMU, and he's in the UAH half of the field. So everyone else except for the keeper, Gregonas, is in the attacking zone. It's headed clear by the Chargers. Looked like it was Hurl who got his head to it, and a foul is going to be whistled here on Magnus Hoyland, and so FMU will have to drop back as the Chargers are awarded a free kick. 2:40 and counting left first half. Shots 8 for FMU, 4 for the visitors from Huntsville. 5-3 the advantage for Francis Marion in shots on target, but 2 of the 3 shots on target have found the back of the net for the visitors, and they hold a 2-0 lead. Hoping to hang on to that until halftime as the free kick taken by the keeper, Miles Fullen, goes straight out of bounds. So FMU will get a throw in from Mo Abdallah with 2 minutes left. Another FMU throw, this time in front of the UAH bench. Rory Monks wins another throw, watched there by Ethan Wilson, one of the UAH players who has seen a yellow card here in the first half. First goal scorer, Moreno, being the other. Peters seeing yellow for FMU. Ball comes in. Pollard was the target. Headed but not fully clear, and a foul, but it will go against FMU. A couple of players were knocked down. It's UAH who gets the benefit of the doubt on that call. A few of the FMU supporters here below us. And maybe should have gone the other way, and that the Patriots should have had a late first half penalty.
1 minute remaining in the half.
Under a minute left here in the first half. FMU with a throw right near the halfway line on the far side. Abdallah will throw it. And earn another throw. 40 seconds left. First half. FMU looking for a very late goal to try to cut the deficit in half. Michael Ba gets it back. Ba finds Coughlin looking for the far post run of Mo Abdallah. Couldn't get his head to it. It's out of play for a goal kick. And that may just do it for the first half. Fullen not in a hurry.
10, 9, 8,
to take this
7,
goal kick.
6,
Final 5 seconds.
5, 4,
he will not even bother
3,
to kick it. Both teams
2,
will head to their
1,
benches,
0.
and that is going to do it for the first half. So at the end of 45 minutes of play here at the Griffin Athletic Complex on Hartzler Field, it is University of Alabama Huntsville Chargers 2 and your Francis Marion University Patriots 0. Goals were scored by UAH. First in the 30th minute by Rafa Moreno. A pass from Khalil Bell that slipped him through for the opening goal in the 30th minute. And then after a short corner and after a quick free kick, the second goal was scored by Connor Young for the UAH Chargers, just flicking it over the outstretched Christopher Gregonas. So the Patriots, despite outshooting the Chargers 8-4 in the first half, trail 2-0 after 45 minutes. But we'll be back with the second half here shortly on the Patriots Sports Network.
You know that I miss you. I wanna get with you tonight, but I cannot, baby girl, and that's the issue. Girl, you know I miss you. I just wanna kiss you, but I can't right now. So baby, kiss me through the phone. Kiss me through the phone. I'll see you later on, later on. Kiss me through the
Just a couple of minutes remaining in halftime. FMU trailing Alabama Huntsville 2-0. Francis Marion University Athletics would like to thank the following sponsors: Adidas, Circle Park Behavioral Health Services, Domino's, McLeod Regional Medical Center, Carolinas Hospital System, Ken Jackson of Remax Professionals, Pepsi, McDonald's, Rains Hospitality, including Fairfield Inn, Spring Hill Suites, and Courtyard by Marriott, Mike Rickenbach, Ford Lincoln Mercury, South Carolina Education Lottery, King Cadillac Buick GMC, McLeod Sports Medicine, Chick-fil-A, State Farm and Agent Jim Stewart, Quincy Steakhouse, Little Caesars, La Quinta Inn and Suites, KFC, Arby's, Julia Bell's Restaurant, PD Electric Cooperative, Sparrow and Kennedy Tractor Supply, Western Sizzlin Steakhouse, State Credit Union, and Saxby. Reminder that on Wednesday, both FMU soccer teams will be in action right here on Hartzler Field. The Patriot women will host Coker College at 5, and the men will host Southern Wesleyan University at 7:30. We'll have coverage right here on the Patriot Sports Network for those matches. Elsewhere in FMU athletics, coming up this week, the Patriot volleyball team won 3 out of 4 at the Fleet Classic this weekend. They will be back in action Tuesday with a tri-match at Wingate University on Tuesday. They'll face Barton College at 5 and then the host Bulldogs at 7. They'll return to Smith University Center on Friday and Saturday for the FMU volleyball tournament. The women's and cross-country teams open their seasons on Friday at the Coastal Carolina University meet in Conway. And don't forget, Patriot fans, visit www.FMUPatriotsShop.com for all your Francis Marion apparel and gift needs. Support your Patriots by visiting www.FMUPatriotsShop.com. And don't forget, you can support and follow Francis Marion Athletics on social media at FMU Sports. Teams coming back onto the field, getting ready for the second half. In the first half, the Patriots outshot the Chargers, Alabama Huntsville 8-4, including a 5-3 advantage in shots on target. Each team took a corner kick. The first corner kick leading for UAH, eventually leading to one of their 2 goals. The other resulting from a quick free kick. Looking out at the starting lineup for the second half. Patriots still have Christopher Greganes in net. The back 3 of Julian Kirsting, Magnus Hoyland, and Michael Baugh. It was the same trio that served in defense for the entire first half for FMU. Peters, Pollard, Lamont, and in the midfield, and up top it is Drakenhammer and Sidney Ward for the Patriots. So FMU going with the same starting 11 minus Jonas Dovlin, with Lamont having replaced him in the first half. So 10 of the 11 same starters for FMU. Looks like a pretty similar lineup for UAH as the second half gets underway. Chargers 2 and the Patriots 0, so FMU with some work to do despite having double the shots of the Chargers in that opening half. Drakenhammer has it taken away by Busio. Chargers look to move forward, but it ends up in the possession of defender Michael Baugh. Pollard has a man on the left side. If he can find him, he does. It's Adrian Marino. Kirsting tries to send it forward towards Mien, but it has it knocked away by Clinette, but it's going to go out of play. And the opening minute of this second half, Francis Marion gets a throw. Pollard receives the pass from Baugh. Tries to cut inside. Does so successfully. Finds Isaiah Lamont. Lamont, left-footed shot, is going to go wide. He'll be out for a goal kick. First minute of the second half is gone. Clinette, Moreno, and Bell in the advanced forward positions like they were at the start of the first half for the Chargers. Their goals scored in the 30th minute by Moreno with an assist from Bell. And Connor Young came off the bench to score the second, with Vincent Aratia getting the assist on that one. Those were in the 30th and then 38th minutes for UAH. Sydney Ward has it on the far side for FMU. Goes backwards to Marino, who finds Peters inside. Peters trying to find Drakenhammer, but the UAH defense was alert to that, but they give it right back to Drakenhammer. Drakenhammer watched by a pair of Chargers. Gets into the box, watched by Hurl. Go out of play, and FMU will have their second corner of the match. 2 minutes into half number 2. 9-4 now the shots in favor of Francis Marion. Gaspar Mian to take. And everyone except for the keeper is up for FMU. Here it comes in. It's headed clear by the Chargers. Right back at Mian, who will catch it. He was standing out of play. And he'll do it again. So FMU with now their third corner. Ball is loose in the box. Who's going to get to it? Kirsting did. Had a shot blocked by Khalil Bell. And now Bell will look to start a counter for the Chargers. Tackle there by Pollard, a clean one. Moreno didn't think so, but the ref did. It's Gaspar Mian on the far side. Takes the pass. He is ushered off of the ball by Garrett Manley. But Manley is only able to put it out of play for an attacking half throw-in by the Patriots. Mian will take it. Warden comes back to show for it. Gives it right back to the senior. To the FMU defense, playing with a back three. Kirsting's ball forward is going to be headed away. Drakenhammer, nice little nutmeg there to find Pollard. Has a strike, save, rebound there for Baugh! And Michael Baugh has gotten the Patriots on the board just more than 3 minutes into the second half. First collegiate goal for the freshman from Belgium, and it's now 2-1 with 41:44 left. Baugh hammering home the rebound from that Sam Pollard shot. It is now UAH 2, FMU 1. Great start to the second half for the red, white, and blue. That went down there under the challenge of Lamont, and the referee told him to get up. Here comes Khalil Bell. Boylan knocks away that attempted pass, but it comes right back to Bell. Keep it in play. Apparently he did, but his attempted cross is gathered in by Gregonas, who looks to quickly start transition for FMU. And finds Peters in the center of the field. Hunt trying to go forward for Sydney Warden. Fullen, sweeper keeper there, comes out and knocks it away. Another good tackle there by Sam Pollard. FMU looking re-energized by the halftime break. Already have cut the deficit in half. Here's Clinette looking for his strike partner, Moreno. Won't find him. Instead into the waiting arms of Gregonas, who quickly will
Francis Marion goal scored by Michael Baugh, assisted by Sam Pollard at the 48-16 mark. Baugh from Pollard at 48-16.
So Pollard gets his first collegiate assist on the first collegiate goal for Michael Baugh, the freshman from Belgium. 5 minutes into the second half, it's UAH 2 and FMU 1. Patriots were close to upsetting 10th ranked West Alabama, or at least getting a draw out of it a couple nights ago, and now trying to come back from a 2-goal deficit to get a result here against Alabama Huntsville. A team that finished runners-up to West Alabama in the Gulf South Conference a year ago. Played forward towards Sydney Warden, and a little bit of communication there. Warden's going to get to it. He might have a chance. Instead, UAH does get back to keep him from shooting. Finds Mian. Baugh, the goal scorer. Right back to Mian. Here comes the cross toward Marino. Chests it down. Pass knocked away, but not cleared too far. Looks like Peters Looked like Peters was going to get there, but Bell ended up beating him to it, and Bell wins the Chargers a throw-in on the far side. Shots are now 11-4 in favor of FMU. They're down now 2-1 with 39 minutes to play in the match. FMU looking to keep their 3-match unbeaten streak in home openers intact. They've won 2 and drawn 1 the last 3 years in their home openers. An attempted pass chipped forward by Raitia, who assisted on the second goal. He wasn't on the same page, and FMU was able to take over with the possession. Kirsting's pass intended for Drakenhammer didn't make it, as it was cut out by Martin Nylop. Sam Pollard will now win possession back for FMU. 6'6" Swedish forward Drakenhammer. Now Isaiah Lamont. Tackled off of him. Drakenhammer able to win it back. Marino. A couple of step overs. Charging into the box on the left-hand side. Looking for room for a cross. A couple of Chargers come to meet him. Manley comes away with it for UAH, but his clearance is intercepted by Oliver Drakenhammer. Drakenhammer now charging into the box. Goes down. FMU's bench screaming for a penalty kick. It'll just end up being a goal kick.
Both Francis Marion soccer teams will be back in action here on Wednesday.
Daniel Hurl,
women will host Coker College at
junior
5
from
p.m.
Australia.
The Patriot men will entertain Southern Wesleyan at 7:30.
Was defending Drakenhammer on that play.
The tri-match at Wingate University on Tuesday. FMU will face Barton College at 5 o'clock.
The clock will be stopped here.
And the host Bulldogs at 7 p.m.
Guy Clinette, senior forward for UAH, down to a knee right near the center of the field. Trainer for Alabama Huntsville will come out and check on the senior. And now both teams will take that opportunity for a water break. 8 minutes and 1 second gone here in the second half. Alabama Huntsville leading Francis Marion by a count of 2-1. Support Francis Marion Athletics by joining the Swamp Fox Club. You can join by visiting the athletics website at www.FMUPatriots.com. Join now and get your tickets for the upcoming sports seasons. And fans, be sure to sign your kids up for the Patriots Kids Club. For more information on how your child can become a member, call 843-661-1834. Go online to FMUPatriots.com.
The Patriot men's golf team will open its season at the Invitational at the Ocean Course Tournament in Charleston, September 9th through the 11th.
Soccer teams, volleyball team, and cross-country team. The golf team here at Francis Marion will open up its season at the Invitational at the Ocean Course Tournament in Charleston, September 9th through the 11th. So that's just a little bit more than a week away for the FMU golf team. Both teams are now jogging back onto the field. Clinette walking with the trainer off the field. Looks like Connor Young, the scorer of the second Alabama Huntsville goal, will be the UAH player to replace Clinette. We'll see if he is able to come back later on. Goal kick gets us restarted. Just over 8 minutes played here in the second half. Alabama Huntsville 2, Francis Marion 1. Francis Marion getting a goal just a few minutes after the restart. Freshman defender Michael Baugh, rebound after a shot from Sam Pollard was saved by Miles Fullen. Bill Bell looking for Young, has it intercepted by Isaiah Lamont. FMU looking to quickly counter. Sidney Warden switches the play to Drakenhammer. Tries to find Lamont, just getting a foot to it. To slow that attack down was Hurl, but FMU retains possession. Here's Peters. Manley forces him to get rid of it to Lamont. Drakenhammer. Peters looking to cut inside, has an effort toward goal, and it'll go over. Peters is down, and apparently he was taken out after he let rip on that last attempt. So FMU, handful of yards outside of the UAH penalty area, will have another dangerous placement for this free kick. Down 2-1. We nearly played 10 minutes here in the second half. It is senior Gaspar Mian who's standing over it. Just about everyone going forward for FMU. Adrian Marino has dropped back a bit, as has Peters. Here comes Mian's delivery, and it's going to go out of play. It'll just be a goal kick for the Chargers. Shots are now 12-4 in favor of Francis Marion in this match, but they still find themselves behind 2-1. 7 shots on target to 3 in favor of the Pats. Sidney Warden trying to nick it from the Alabama Huntsville defense. They go back to Fullen. He gets it clear. But FMU will take over possession again with the goal scorer Michael Bob just over the head of Oliver Drakenhammer. And collecting is the keeper Fullen. Don't forget, men's and women's soccer teams both playing here on Wednesday. Doubleheader, women at 5 against Coker College, their home opener. And we'll play Southern Wesleyan at 7:30 in the second match. Coverage here on the Patriots Sports Network of both of those. We're with you all season long for Francis Marion men's and women's soccer, as well as volleyball. They have a tournament coming up Friday and Saturday at the Smith University Center. Soyland will get it back to one of his defense partners, Julian Kirsting, who will drive it forward. German sends it towards Gaspar Mian, and can Mian keep it in? Well, it goes out of play, he goes down. Nothing in that according to Michael Catlett, the official.
Patriot fans, visit FMUPatriots.com for all your Francis Marion
inquires about that last play with the official. Getting an explanation as Tucker Watts was the defender there.
Support and follow
Judge
Francis Marion
legally
Athletics
defended
on
that
social
play,
media
leading to
at FMU
yet another
Sports.
Alabama Huntsville goal kick from Miles Fullen. Mian heads it towards Drakenhammer. Trying to flick it towards Pollard. He does. First time effort. Going to go wide. Lead to another goal kick, but FMU has certainly had the better of the opening 12 minutes and change of this second half, including pulling a goal back. But they still find themselves behind 2-1. Mott wins the header. Sidney Warden could not get to it though. And UAH tried to go the other way. Good sliding play there by Marino to win back possession for the red, white, and blue. Peters finds Pollard. Now Lamont tried to find Drakenhammer, but Hurl will get to that one, and it'll come out of play. And Coach John Campbell will hand it off to the UAH player. Looks to get it in toward Khalil Bell. Had an assist in that first half. And he wins a free kick for UAH. They've been looking to go quick on these free kicks. They do so again, but apparently too quick for the liking of the referee. We'll bring it back. Apparently they took it from a little bit too far of an advanced position for the referee's liking. So they will be made to take that one over again with 31.5 minutes left here in the second half. This one is toward goal. Granganas will snatch it out of the air just before it could get to the head of Khalil Bell. Dangerous looking ball in from that free kick. Good job by the freshman keeper to keep Bell from getting to it. Once again, UAH will take over possession. Khalil Bell running after it, watched by Kirsting, who will just knock it out of play. For a UAH throw-in, Garrett Manley over there. He will take it. for the visitors. Trying to get it in toward one of the goal scorers. Moreno is headed away, but Bell ends up with it. Hoyland knocks it off his foot. Bell comes back up with it, watched by Kirsting to battle there, and it ends up being an Alabama-Huntsville throw on the far side. 30 and a half to go in the second half. Alabama-Huntsville over the last couple of minutes starting to pick up things again a little bit. It's about the time in the first half where they started to get a little bit more in terms of possession and chances after FMU dominated the opening moments of the match. And we have a whistle in the box and a foul that'll go against Moreno and the Chargers, and so FMU will have a free kick as we go under 30 minutes to play here. 13-4 in terms of the shot attempts for FMU. They've had 7 of those go on target. 3 of the 4 have been on target for Alabama-Huntsville. There's a sliding tackle there from Pollard, and that's going to be a foul, and he might see a yellow card here, and he does. So back-to-back matches that Sam Pollard to start his collegiate career. Sees a yellow card, and he is the second Patriots player to have his name taken by official Michael Catlett. Fans, make sure to support and follow Francis Marion Athletics on social media at FMU Sports. Clock restarts with 29:43 to play after the yellow card issued there to the freshman Pollard. Peters working against his opposite number. The 2 18s getting together there, and he forces him to go backwards into his own half. Ball forward towards Moreno. Hoyland gets his head to it, and then Moreno does. That'll be scooped up by Greganes. Could not get much on that header, Moreno, after Hoyland had taken some of the sting out of it. Far side, FMU preparing some substitutions. Looked like 3 subs coming on here shortly for FMU. Drakenhammer goes up in the air. Balls toward Pollard, and it looked like a push-off there from Martin Nylop. It is, and FMU will get a free kick. FMU takes it quickly. Here comes Drakenhammer. Here comes the cross in, and it's headed away. One goes off of Moreno. Sliding in to try to keep it was Peters. Baugh does knock it away to Peters. FMU can retain possession. Pollard gets it off the left wing side, looking for Drakenhammer. Now back. Here comes a ball in towards the box. They got Lamont in there and Warden, and just over the bar from the freshman Sidney Warden. And now Francis Marion will make 3 substitutions. Martin Coughlin, Yannick Grotter, and Rory Monks, the trio coming on. So a couple of forwards as Drakenhammer and Warden will check out. And then Mian replaced by Coughlin. Fans, visit www.FMUPatriotsShop.com for all your Francis Marion apparel and gift needs. Support your Patriots by visiting www.FMUPatriotsShop.com. 27.5 minutes remaining after the substitutions. FMU down 2-1. Chargers in possession. FMU putting the pressure on. That one got Rory Monks in the chest there. Seems to be a little bit shaken up, and that's just seconds after coming onto the field. Took that one from close range and went off him out of play. Holding his side a little bit there. As play resumes, keep an eye on him. Moreno knocked off of the ball by Magnus Hoyland. And FMU regains possession. They get it out to the far side for Adrian Moreno. Peters. On the right wing side, Martin Coughlin. Monks does a nice job initially holding off the defender and then lost his footing, and it's a turnover as the Chargers look to mount an attack the other way. Connor Young lost out, got it back. He's hobbling a little bit now for UAH. has something to say briefly to the referee about why he might be feeling that. Thought he was fouled. Once again, wins back possession in the midfield, but Grotter's pass was a little bit errant, and so the possession goes right back over to UAH. Fullen kicks it forward. Hoyland will chest it in the direction of Peters, who will settle it down for Adrian Marino. Pollard trying to slip through Grotter. Monks ends up with it. Now Pollard with a shot off the crossbar. Rebound is hooked clear. Michael Baugh, can he keep it into the zone? He can't, and Lamont is going to be called for a foul here, and he's going to go into the book. Zaya Lamont, the third Patriot to be issued a yellow card, stopping the clock with 25:39 left. What a chance off of the underside of the crossbar. It either came down on or just in front of the white line after it ricocheted down on a great effort. From FMU's Sam Pollard as it's a player down for UAH, and that'll initiate another rehydration break. Francis Marion University Athletics would like to thank the following sponsors: Adidas, Circle Park Behavioral Health Services, Domino's, McLeod Regional Medical Center, Carolinas Hospital System, Ken Jackson and Remax Professionals, Pepsi, McDonald's, Brains Hospitality, including Fairfield Inn, Spring Hill Suites, and Courtyard by Marriott, Mike Rickenbach, Ford Lincoln Mercury, South Carolina Education Lottery, King Cadillac Buick GMC, McLeod Sports Medicine, Chick-fil-A, State Farm and Agent Jim Stewart, Quincy Steakhouse, Little Caesars, La Quinta Inn and Suites, KFC and Arby's, Julia Bell's Restaurant, PD Electric Cooperative, Sparrow and Kennedy Tractor Supply, Western Sizzlin Steakhouse, State Credit Union, and Zaxby's. The shaken-up player is Vincent Aratia. Assisted on the second goal for Alabama Huntsville, which right now would stand as the winning goal. It was scored in the 38th minute by Connor Young. Second collegiate goal he scored once last year for the Chargers. Aratia is coming off the field very slowly as both teams are starting to walk back on the field. Most players having grabbed a quick drink. There's 25:39 remaining here in the match, barring, of course, extra time. And it's Alabama Huntsville 2 and Francis Marion 1. So Nick Hall, a freshman from Fayetteville, Tennessee, will replace the injured Aratia. And now the clock can restart as UAH puts the ball back into play. They lead it 2-1, 25-30 to go here in the second half at Hartzler Field here in Ford, South Carolina. First match of the season at home for the FMU men's soccer team. They and their opponent, Alabama Huntsville, both losing their opening matches each by a goal. You try to get it in there toward Rory Monks. It's knocked away by the UAH defense. Michael Baugh comes forward to head it back into FMU's possession. Isaiah Lamont wide to Monks. Monks charging into the penalty area. Gets toward the byline, has his attempted cross deflected out by Ethan Wilson. As we go under 25 minutes to go, Francis Marion University will have a corner as they once again try to level the score. A few moments ago, they had a chance to tie it up, but the strike from Sam Pollard hit the underside of the crossbar and ricocheted down.
Adrian Moreno to take the corner kick for Francis Marion.
It'll be Marino. Who will take the corner on the near side for the Patriots. Knocked away by the Alabama Huntsville defense, and they'll look to break out and counter. They've got Moreno running at Peters. Moreno looking for some teammate help. He doesn't have anyone with him. Tries to go by Peters. Peters with a good strong tackle in the penalty area to regain possession for FMU. So in the end, the Chargers not able to get someone forward to help Moreno, and it leads into possession back for the hosts. Hot one here today in Florence. And so not surprising to see a couple of water breaks per half, making sure that everybody stays properly hydrated, referees as well. Grotter, there the target. And he is able to win a corner kick. It looked like it may have gone out off of the FMU forward, but the Patriots get the benefit of the doubt there. UAH looking like they're going to make a substitution momentarily, but it's going to have to wait, it looks like, until at least after
Oliver Peters to take the corner kick for the Patriots.
This corner kick, which Peters will take for FMU. Grotter faked like he was going to come short. Now he will trot back towards the 6-yard box. Hoyland in there, so is Lamont, Kirsting as well. And comes right down to a UAH defender. They get it clear. A few shouts for handball from the FMU attackers, but if there was one, it wasn't spotted by the officials. So the Chargers were able to get it out. Grotter is fouled. FMU tried to take it quickly, but it's too quickly. The referee's liking a little bit past the halfway mark here of the second half. 2-1, Alabama Huntsville in the lead, but again, FMU has had some chances here lately. Grotter gets it into the box, and Folan had a problem handling it for a moment, gets there before the charging Isaiah Lamont. Good strong defensive header there by Julian Kirsting, but it'll come to the feet. Davey Busio, who's going to end up winning a free kick for UAH. Martin Coughlin, the offending player for FMU. Ilop will stand over this free kick as a few Chargers come forward, although they are leaving 3 back behind the play with a 2-goal lead and 21.5 minutes left, not wanting to get caught on the counterattack. Here comes the ball in towards the box, headed clear by Magnus Hoyland. Connor Young, heavy first touch, but he keeps it in, gets a cross in, and into the net it goes for Ethan Wilson, the defender, still up after that free kick, and the cross finds his head, and Alabama Huntsville now with a 2-goal lead again, 3-1 with 21-17 remaining in the second half. First career goal for Wilson. And that is a tough one to swallow for FMU. Pollard hitting the crossbar and some shouts for a penalty in the last 10 minutes or so. And instead of potentially being level at 2-2, it's now 3-1 in favor of the visitors as a few subs come onto the field for the visitors. Gaspar Mien comes back into the lineup for the Patriots.
Alabama Huntsville goal scored by Ethan Wilson, his first of the season, assisted by Connor Young in the 69th minute. Wilson from Young
Comes
in the
UAH
69th
again.
minute.
Another cross toward the area. Hoyland will get to it first this time. Ba deflects it a little bit further, not out. Ba gets headed toward Martin Coughlin, who will only get it as far as Khalil Bell. And now the Chargers seem to be energized by that third goal. Now that they have a 2-goal lead, looking for more, trying to really put the Patriots away. Just over 20 minutes left. They intercept another pass that was intended for Yannick Grotter. Lucio has it knocked away from him by Coughlin. Here comes Yannick Grotter. Grotter eludes the sliding challenge there. Rory Monk's up with him. Slips Rory Monk's in toward the edge of the area. He gets knocked over. And a foul is called. Whistle going against Tucker Watts there for for UAH. And FMU will have an attacking free kick as we tick down to exactly 20 minutes even left. Alabama Huntsville 3, FMU 1. FMU tripling up the Chargers in total shot attempts, 15-5. But of the 4 shots that have found the target for UAH, 3 of them have gone to the net. Peters takes the free kick, bends one toward the back post. It's going to go a little bit too far to be playable, at least by anyone who's in the box there, and it eventually is out of play. Mo Abdallah, who
Miles Fullen to take the goal
came on
for the Chargers.
after that goal for FMU, was in pursuit, but the Chargers defense was able to usher it out of play, and Miles Fullen will take another goal kick for Huntsville. Kirsting steers it away from Moreno. Comes Yannick Grotter charging up the left-hand side. He is taken out by Daniel Hurl, and once again we have a free kick awarded to Francis Marion. Grotter seems to be in a little bit of pain there as Hurl goes into the book. 3 yellow cards apiece now. 18:59 to go, 3-1. Patriots are trailing, but the free kick here in the attacking half, looking to get one back.
Yellow card issued to Alabama Huntsville's Daniel Hurl in the 72nd minute.
FAU with a couple of defenders forward, including Magnus Hoyland up in the box. Toward Hoyland it goes, and it's bouncing around and cleared away by Khalil Bell. It's put into a dangerous area, but no one could quite get on the end of it for FMU. Coughlin goes wide, tries to go around the defender and has it knocked behind for an FMU corner. Grotter was looking like he might be the recipient of a short corner, but instead he will head into the box and FMU will let Coughlin deliver it. Here it comes, looking for Grotter, goes over his head, and a header attempt from Magnus Hoyland goes wide, and he is down in the 6-yard box for UAH, holding his head. Magnus Hoyland, freshman from Mosebro, Denmark, slow to get back up to his feet. Fans support Francis Marion Athletics by joining the Swamp Fox Club. You can join by visiting the athletics website at www.FMUPatriots.com. Join now and get your tickets for the upcoming sports seasons. So plenty more to go. The men's and women's soccer seasons, men's and women's basketball coming up before too long. Of course, volleyball in action as well. They'll be back home this weekend for a tournament that they're hosting at Smith University Center Friday and Saturday. Michael will head it back to his defense partner, Julian Kirsting, who will get it clear for FMU. Once again, the Chargers have possession of it. Gaspar Mian harassing defensively for FMU, but Chargers retain possession. 17 minutes left. 3-1 in favor of Huntsville.
Oliver Drakenhammer and Sidney Wharton back onto the field for
I'm looking
Francis
forward
Marion.
for Oliver Drakenhammer, a little bit too far. He and Sidney Wharton are the strike partnership that have started both halves for FMU, just coming on during that last goal kick to replace the duo of Yannick Grotter and Rory Monks. So FMU throwing on that starting strike partnership to try to get back into this match. They have 16.5 minutes to do so, trailing 3-1. Lone goal from defender Michael Baugh. A great finish on a rebound after a shot from Sam Pollard. As Hoyland heads it up in the air, trying to get it to himself to hook it clear, but didn't go very far, and Moreno has it for FMU. And he will win a corner against a duo of Patriots defenders. Looks like FMU is going to try and make another substitution will not happen just yet. Looks like this corner kick will come first.
Martin Nylop to take the corner
Now
kick
a pair of
for
Patriots
Alabama
waiting on the far
Huntsville.
side, waiting to enter. But first, Nylop will take this UAH corner. Goes toward the far post. Missed everybody. Gaspar Mian gets it clear for the Patriots. Sidney Warden trying to hold it up against Manley. He does so, but his attempted pass is deflected. Go into touch for a FMU throw. FMU was trying to throw it early, but Coach Campbell will first get a couple of subs on. Mo Abdallah will check out.
Number 12.
Michael Dimitrick into the game, and Grotter is in as well after a brief break. And Martin Coughlin will go out. So FMU now with 3 forwards: Warden, Drakenhammer, and Grotter. Drakenhammer will go into the central forward position, it looks like. After the subs, Bob gets it back in, back and forth with, and here comes Oliver Drakenhammer in pursuit, knocks over the UAH player. In doing so, down to the turf goes Ethan Wilson. Drakenhammer wondering why he was called for the foul there. At 6'6", probably sometimes a victim of his size being too much for opponents. Maybe he gets a little bit of an unfair shake due to that occasionally, and he certainly thought so on that specific occasion. UAH once again has it. 14 minutes left. They lead it 3-1. First half goals for them. Francis Marion got it back, got one of them back earlier in the second, but UAH, 69th minute, restoring their 2-goal advantage. Wilson pops one up in the air back into the Francis Marion half. Boylan and Bell going up for it. Sends it right back up into the air. This one will go out of play, and it'll be a Francis Marion throw-in, another sub up off of the Francis Marion bench, ready to come in momentarily. I think that's Marino who's getting ready to check back in for Coach Campbell and the Patriots. Here comes Lamont. Now Julian Kirsting, FMU running out of time, 13 minutes left, down by a pair. Warden a good 1-2 there. Comes a ball into the area towards Drakenhammer, just over his head. It bounces free to Yannick Grotter. The shot was deflected down. Grotter regains possession. Finds Michael Baugh. Looked like he wanted to shoot first time. Didn't have any room. His shot eventually gets through after it was deflected by one of the Chargers defenders, and Miles Fullen will collect. And look to heave it out to Khalil Bell up the right wing side. Down to 12.5 to go in the second half. Job there by Mian to nick it away from his fellow number 8, Khalil Bell. And now the Patriots look to counter with the freshman Isaiah Lamont. A little bit too far with the pass for Yannick Grotter. And once again, it is the goalkeeper Fullens. Fans, be sure to sign your kids up for the Patriots Kids Club. For more information on how your child can become a member, call 843-661-1834 or go online to www.FMUPatriots.com. Michael Baugh up the right wing side looking for the senior Drakenhammer. Can he keep it in play? Yes. No. Wow. It looked like he did originally, and then eventually the late flag does go up from the assistant referee on the near side. From my angle, it looked like he kept it on the white paint, but apparently it just did, by millimeters, go over that white line, and so UAH will have a throw in deep in their own half. Wilson will clear it. FMU will once again get possession with Magnus Hoyland right at the halfway line. Grotter to Baugh on the turn. Skips away from one challenge, trying to get around a couple more Chargers defenders, but UAH is able to get it away defensively. Peters intercepts for FMU. It's turned right back over. UAH once again returns the favor as we hit the 11 minutes to go mark. Peters Grotter. Cuts inside, knocked away from him by the UAH defense. Now out it comes. UAH content to slowly build up out of the back with a 2-goal lead and only 10.5 minutes remaining. Hard to blame them, not wanting to be too aggressive and get caught. Give FMU a lifeline here late in the match. Michael Baugh will intercept that intended cross. UAH wants a handball. Referee Michael Catlett not having any of that. Magnus Hoyland get it forward. Sidney Warden playing up front on the left for FMU. Kirsting will deflect it off of a UAH player and into the FMU bench, and that'll allow Marino to check back in. Marino replaces Lamont as we go under 10 minutes to go. Another sub for FMU as well. Or for UAH, I should say, as well. Tucker Watts heads back to the Chargers bench. Now FMU can take their throw. Earl gets it away. They'll have another throw about 25 yards or so further up the pitch than the previous one. Looks like they're going to go for a long throw toward the box here. Julian Kirsting does get into the box. Michael Baugh gets to it. A couple of Chargers defenders converge on him, and they're going to get it partially away and out. Last touch by FMU. Patriots thought that it was going to be their throw, but it goes the way of the visitors instead. Shots are 17-5 in favor of the Patriots. They have 6 corner kicks to UAH's 2, but trail on the scoreboard 3-1 with 8 minutes and 40 seconds remaining here at Hartzler Field in Florence, South Carolina. Hot day, good crowd on hand, lots of members of the FMU women's soccer team and volleyball teams out here in attendance today. Good to see the other sports supporting each other. We've seen that at some of the volleyball matches. Khalil Bell in pursuit for the Chargers, looking to get a cross in, but before he can, it'll go out of play, and the Patriots will have a corner kick. Is looking to take it quickly. With only 8 minutes to go, the Patriots in need of a pair to tie things up here, force extra time against Alabama Huntsville. Pass a little bit too far for Michael Baugh. Nick Hall, midfielder for UAH, will knock it off the FMU goal scorer and win a throw for his side. Moreno, defended by their Michael Dimitrick. He's able to get it away. Warden could not quite get there before the UAH defense. The Chargers regain possession in the FMU half. Near side, Olivares. Moreno. Good recovery there by Julian Kirsting. Sliding over to make the play and take it off the foot. The attacking player for Alabama Huntsville. They have a player wearing 19, but don't have a 19 on the roster. Someone is wearing a different jersey than they are assigned. Could be 6'2" junior Josh Perrin, a transfer from Hines Community College in Mississippi. It's a corner kick for UAH here with 6:40 remaining, looking to add to their 3-1 advantage. Comes in towards the heads and it's headed wide. Looks like Moreno was the one who got the head to it for UAH. Out for an FMU goal kick. Dimitrick, give it right back to his goalkeeper. Peters now looks to get it started. Michael Baugh chipping it forward towards Drakenhammer. Heads it wide, intended for Grotter. Grotter's going to get to it. Can Grotter keep it in? That was a heavy first touch, and he just can't quite get to it before it goes over the line. It'll be another goal kick for UAH. A Grotter for his efforts. Earns a round of applause from his coach, John Campbell. His 7th season here at FMU, 42, 41, and 11 in charge of the Patriots. You like the idea there, even though the execution ended up not going the way that the Patriots would have wanted. Dimitric sends it forward to Grotter. Ba on the turn as it poked away. Now UAH will retain possession of player knocked down behind the play, looking for a foul. Nothing for the refs as UAH continued possession until Michael Dimitric intercepted a pass, and now Magnus Hoyland. 5 minutes left here at Hartzler Field. 3-1, Alabama Huntsville leading the Patriots as that pass just goes beyond the reach. Viana Grotter. Ball will take the throw in for UAH. Peters will head it back out of play. Knocked off the ball there by Peters, and now FMU can start to go the other way. Mian finds Kirsting. Sydney Warden up on the left-hand side. Has his pass deflected away. But eventually comes right back to him, although he is dispossessed, and now UAH comes the other way. Gaspar Mian tracking back for FMU. Warden, who scored the goal for Francis Marion against West Alabama the other night, actually gets it over to Marino. Michael Ba, today's goal scorer for the Patriots, gets it back. Advantage played, and just out of the reach of Sydney Warden from Michael Ba, trying to play in the freshman forward for the freshman to freshman connection there. But it'll end up into a goal kick.
A reminder that both Francis Marion soccer teams will be action.
3.5 to go as Miles Fullen
The Patriot women will host
readies himself to take the goal kick. Another substitution looks to be upcoming for UAH for the final couple of minutes. Get someone else out there who hasn't played yet, just to get him a little bit of action, as Dimitric will tap that one back to his goalkeeper, freshman Christopher Granganes. Send it forward in the direction of Oliver Drakenhammer and Michael Ba, but it was UAH who got their head to it, but FMU will get possession out of that. It's going to go out of play. UAH will have a throw, but first we will have the substitution for the Chargers. Stephen Gallagher, junior from Mississippi, will replace Rafa Moreno. Like switch there. Moreno scored the opener, 30th minute for Alabama Huntsville, and it looks like with 2:50 to go, his afternoon will be complete. Brief stoppage there, and now the clock will restart, and Alabama Huntsville will have another throw on the far side. Leading 3-1, and looking like their trip to South Carolina will come out with a split. They lost at Lander on Friday, but lead FMU 3-1 here. It's going to take quite a late charge from FMU in the final 2.5 minutes to keep this one from going down as their second consecutive loss to open up this 2018 campaign. They're going to start it to take the goal kick and then stop. Now he will let fly. Bell in pursuit for Alabama Huntsville. Couldn't keep it in play. 2 minutes left. And the Patriots are staring an 0-2-0 record in the face right now. UAH will just go all the way back to the keeper, Fullen. Content to just hang on to the possession here in the final 100 seconds. With victory for them not too far away. The ball in forward towards Gallagher, but Hoyland will deflect it away just as far as Olivares. Dimitric defending. And offside. Will eventually end up in the net, but offside with the Chargers there. I was wondering when the flag was going to go up, because that definitely appeared to be offside, and eventually did. Last minute here at Hartzler Field.
1 minute
Alabama Huntsville
remaining in the
3,
match.
FMU 1. Dimitric looking to send it forward towards Sidney Warden. But Alabama Huntsville will once again get to it first. Gaspar Mien almost stole it, but he could not get it away from Manley. FMU thought they had won a throw-in right in front of their bench, but the officials indicate it's going the other way in the final 30 seconds now of the match. UAH not in any particular hurry at this juncture. Khalil Bell sends it forward, but it'll go right to awaiting Michael Dimitric. Tries to send it forward for one last FMU attack. Peters could not control
10,
it. Ball skies
9,
up into the air.
8,
Khalil
7,
Bell will
6,
hit it towards Sidney
5,
Warden.
4,
And that is
3,
going to do it.
2, 1.
And so
0.
the FMU
Final
Patriots
score, Alabama
dropped their
Huntsville
first
3,
couple of
Francis
matches
Marion
against a
1.
couple
We
of
thank you for your
Gulf
attendance
South
today.
Conference
A
foes. They
reminder that
lost
the FMU
2-1
soccer
the
team
other
will be in
night
action here
in
on
Georgia
Hartsville
against
Field
West
on
Alabama.
Wednesday.
And
The
this
women
afternoon
hosting
here
Poker at 5
at
and
Hartzler
the men
Field, it is
entertaining Southern
University
Wrestling
of
at
Alabama
7:30.
Huntsville 3 and Francis Marion University 1. So for a quick scoring recap of today's match, it was the Chargers who scored first in the 30th minute. Rafa Moreno scoring for the second consecutive match for the Chargers, assisted by Khalil Bell. 8 minutes later, it was Connor Young who scored to make it 2-0 in favor of the UAH Chargers, and they held a 2-0 lead at halftime. FMU had a great start to the second half, as just more than 3 minutes after the second half started, Sam Pollard had a great shot on target that was stopped by Miles Fullen, but the rebound was put away for Francis Marion's lone goal of the afternoon. Michael Baugh, the freshman from Belgium, in his first appearance for Francis Marion University, he gets his first goal. And FMU was back within one at 2-1. Not too long later, Sam Pollard had a great chance to draw level for the Patriots, but his shot hit the underside of the crossbar, ricocheted back down onto the goal line, and then was cleared away by the Chargers. And that was the last really great chance that FMU had to score, and the Alabama Huntsville team got a goal off of a corner kick. Connor Young found the head of Ethan Wilson, and the sophomore defender put it away in the 69th minute to give the Chargers the 3-1 lead. So the Patriots fall today 3-1 despite outshooting Alabama Huntsville for the match 17-6. So with the loss, the Patriots fall to 0-2-0 while the Alabama Huntsville Chargers improve to 1-1-0. A reminder that next up for the men's soccer team will be a doubleheader with the women's soccer team right here on Hartzler Field Wednesday. The Patriot women will host Coker College at 5 p.m., while the men will then host Southern Wesleyan University at 7:30. Come on out here to Hartzler Field if you can. It'll be $3 tickets for students. FMU students are free with ID, $5 adult tickets here at the Griffin Athletic Complex. That's going to do it here for myself, Rob Lau, for all our crew here at the Patriot Sports Network. Thanks for tuning in as the FMU Patriots fall to 0-2-0, falling to Alabama Huntsville 3-1. We'll talk to you again on Wednesday.